Hi all, I'm Effie. Um, I'm sorry if my cam's a bit bright or bluish, it's just the way it is. So sorry if you're wondering. Um, well, I wanted to talk about my weight loss journey. I'm actually at the end of it now. I kind of wish I documented it more, but I can still go through what I did and how I did it and where I am now. I know that Kelly has done her one, so I thought I would do mine. Um, where do I start? Um, I wasn't big when I was younger. Mm, I wasn't big when I was from when I was a baby to when I was maybe 7. And then, because I didn't like chocolate very much either when I was a kid. So I didn't have problems with chocolate or anything. But I think at the time, even when I was small and I was little, I used to have a lot of takeaway food when I got home, and I was a big fan of McDonald's and used to get all the like toys and everything. So I guess that's where it started, eating junk and, wanting things like that. I think gradually as I turned 9 and into 13, I got a bit bigger. Um, I wasn't the biggest in my class or the biggest around, but I was a pretty big girl. Um, you know, when you're the bigger girl, you guys seem to make fun of you a bit more about weight and stuff. And I think, you get upset, you eat something, and like everyone says that, but it's true, you get a natural high on eating, eating all the junk food, really. Not to say I didn't like vegetables, I totally like vegetables, but after dinner, I'd eat extra stuff. Through my teens up to 18, yeah, I just, from that stage, I knew I was getting bigger, and yeah, it was just the fact that I was eating more, and I used to think, okay, if I eat this, or if I don't eat, sometimes I wouldn't eat that much, and it's not good either because you start binging when you get home. And that's what I used to do. And any kind of money I would get like chips, like um, drinks, anything like that. Eating dinner, even if it was, and we never bought takeout unless it was a special occasion or maybe a weekend. But I used to eat more than I should, maybe 2 plates of dinner. So the biggest I ever got was maybe 110, which would be maybe 200 pounds American. And yeah, I guess like I remember I hit that when I was 17, 18. And no, actually I hit that after in my 20s actually. And when I went into my 20s, and I remember from 17 to 18 I had this phase of if anybody remembers, there used to be a thing called Tyvo. I think they brought it back in at that time. And me and my friend were doing Tybo, and I remember I lost 2 dress sizes. I was like a 24, 22, and went to 18, so that's like maybe I think a 14 American is an 18 New Zealand. maybe 16, I don't know, something like that. I remember that, and I was really proud of that. But that was when the holidays, and I did that within the holidays. And then I think sustaining it during school and seeing all your friends eating all the like pies and pizza, chips and ice cream and chocolates, it's just hard to maintain it for me. And I was pretty active. I did sports, and I played hockey, soccer. But I think the more that I was eating, the activity didn't seem to make any difference. Um, when I finished high school, I got a job at Subway, and yeah, I really like Subway, and I think that's where the weight loss started to happen for me. I started to run, and I did eat Subway. Subway does work, but I wouldn't recommend eating it all the time. I think, sustain like once or twice a week maybe. But yeah, I was really into it, and I had another friend who was doing it too, so it was really easy for me. And I went down to a size 14 New Zealand or Australian, I think UK as well. And I think in American it's a size 10 American. And I was about a 20 at the time when I started to lose weight during work. I sustained that for at least a year, and gradually, I think as time progressed, I got lazy, didn't want to get up and go for runs. Yeah, I just stopped being as active, and I thought that I could just maintain it and not have to exercise. I thought if I ate this food, I'd be able to not eat it and maybe work it off later on. And it totally didn't work out that way. I ended up eating more and making excuses for it and exercising a lot less, and until I ended, and I would tell myself, oh yeah, I'm okay, I'm gonna be alright, it doesn't matter, I haven't gained that much. But in some ways I did know, because when I'd go shopping and stuff, I'd get really depressed not being able to fit what I used to or fit the clothes I wanted to. And yeah, that's when I gradually stopped shopping as well. I didn't want to shop. So yeah. And then, gained it all back within 2 years or something. And after that, I was thinking, I remember looking at a picture of myself and thinking, crap, did I get that big? And I think when you see yourself not the way you see yourself in the mirror, because in the mirror you kind of like, it's kind of like looking at something that's not really there, in your mind you think, okay, I look good, but it's not really there. I think when you see a picture, or someone shows you a picture of yourself, or you see it through something else, you actually realize it. And that's when I realized, I need to lose weight. I went to Florida for a bit. I had a holiday there. And I remember I lost weight there because I didn't like the food. No offense, I didn't like the food there. So I had lost some weight, and I came back from there. And everyone was telling me how good I looked, and I thought, yeah, because I had been through some stuff during that time, and I thought, this is time for me to do something for myself and feel good. So I started out running, I started out slowly cutting out the junk food that I was eating and slowly cutting out the carbs because I like bread, I like chips, you know. Those things I would eat it late at night, like a whole packet of chips, or I'd make sandwiches at night, like midnight, and eat it, you know, and think, okay, I'm going to work it off later, and never did. I stopped that, started to run, do regular exercise every day, 6 days a week, and have one rest day, which is very important. I ate lots of skinless chicken and vegetables. I didn't eat any other red meat. Any red meat. My sister's a vegan, so my diet's a bit different now. Nowadays I'm eating fish, yes. So it's kind of vegetarian, vegan/vegan because I'm not eating any dairy product like milk with cheese or butter with dairy in it or egg, or any kind of egg or anything. So it's like half and half. But I feel like it's done a lot better for me. I don't know how much I weigh because I think when you weigh yourself, you get a lot more disappointed and well, for me, a bit less motivated. So, what I did was go by dress size. So I was a 24, that's my biggest size I've ever been, which is like a 20 American. I went all the way down now to about 14, 12, which is like a 10 or 8 in American size. Yeah, and I feel good about it, and I get a lot of people asking me how I did it. So, yeah, I mean, I'm nearing the end of where I want to be. I want to be at least a size 10 New Zealand, size 6 American. But yeah, if you wanna ask me any questions or comment, or you want any tips on how, or I'm gonna be making videos where I might be working out or talking to you about certain things because there's a lot more things I can tell you about. But it's just an introduction to what I'm doing and how I'm doing it. And you know, I'd like to help others be where I am now, or it's because everyone can do it. So if you comment, rate, subscribe, like, watch Kelly's video if you haven't. I'll put a link to it on here. Yeah, just you know, if you want to do it, do it. Yeah, so if you got questions, any question, anything, comment. I'm open to it. So thank you for watching. I hope to see you watching again in my next vlog. Yeah, thank you.